What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Moss Virgin YouTube channel. I'm Moss, and as always, I'm joined by Foz and Nuz. And today, guys, we are here to talk about Spider-Man: No Way Home.
Spider-Man.
Doo-doo-doo! Man,
Oh,
honestly,
spoilers.
wait, what did you say?
Forget to say spoilers ahead if
Oh, yeah.
if
Uh,
no.
bro, honestly,
Hopefully
when,
they
when,
already watched it.
when this
Because
video goes out, it's
the whole,
basically been 2 weeks since it came out. So if you haven't seen it yet, that's on you,
yeah.
honestly.
Whack
But
if you haven't seen
obviously,
it yet.
obviously,
Right.
spoilers. All right. So if you haven't seen it, don't watch the video. But oh man, this. Where do we even start?
It
Und,
was amazing.
undoubt,
Amazing
One of the best
Spider-Man,
Marvel-
amazing.
Bro, it passed $1 billion.
yeah, that was actually crazy. Like how fast too?
That's
Like
crazy.
10 days. It's like I think it's the
Yeah.
second. If it wasn't COVID, it would have destroyed
Yeah.
Endgame records. If it wasn't for
Nah,
COVID.
but there's a lot of like non-Marvel fans too. So like,
Yeah.
Mm.
just like random people, you know.
Man, but
Like,
where do we even
judgments,
start?
dude.
It was so good. It was honestly it's up there with Endgame for me. Like honestly, it might
Mm,
it might
It's like one of the
overtake.
best.
I mean, cause like I think for me it's different because I've been like I've been a Spider-Man fan longer than anything, right? He's like I had like those little baby Spider-Man comics when I was younger, so like I remember growing up on those. I watched all the shows, all the movies, and it was like cause like this was like the ultimate love letter to Spider-Man fans. So it was like yo,
I feel like Spider-Man is like that one superhero that everybody knows.
yeah,
I really
I
want
Yeah.
to
feel
watch
him and Batman.
He's
Those are
like
like
the comfort
yeah,
superhero.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you just go to him, you know.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
if you're not like a superhero fan or whatever, like the two
Yeah.
characters
Yeah.
everyone knows is Batman and Spider-Man. And
Superman.
And Superman. Yeah.
I mean yeah. But damn, it was so good, bro. It was like if I had like proper emotions, I definitely would have cried a couple times during that movie. Like
Props.
Kind of tear up though.
Yeah, I did.
I would
Yeah.
say no.
You know what part?
I think
teared up
I
at?
almost I almost tried to cry.
When
Bro, everything.
I cried, I teared up when he caught MJ.
Oh,
yeah,
when he caught
when
MJ.
When
Oh,
MJ,
yeah.
Andrew
that was
and
so
Oh.
Andrew
sad,
Garfield Spider-Man.
You
I
could
was-
probably put in the scene if you
Oh,
have
so
if you
happy.
find
If I
it.
have it, if I could
Yeah.
find it, yeah.
I was like, oh my god, he
Bro, it
caught
was so
him.
sad. I
It was the
like,
ultimate
I
redemption,
I
man.
was shaking the mirror. I was like,
Actually.
ah.
Bro, I mean, I
His
just want.
face too, bro.
Oh yeah, it was. I mean, first off, I just want to say, our theater low-key sucked reaction wise.
I mean,
Like-
it was like
I mean, no,
it was the middle of the week, so like you know.
I
it was
mean,
like a random
still
Wednesday.
true. I mean,
Okay.
I remember when Toby and Andrew came out. It's just me and Shoaib, we were just like freaking like
Oh, we were
losing our
like,
minds. Yeah,
I was like,
I remember we were just
Oh, we
clapping
didn't
like
even mention
crazy,
to the
bro.
people, whoever didn't watch it, you know, like Spider-Man and whatever came out,
No,
like
people did
all
clap.
three of them came out.
I mean, but not as like I've seen like the
Yeah, it
audience
wasn't- it
reactions
wasn't
from
crazy.
everywhere else. Our theater was nowhere near that
I
level.
feel like a lot of kids went to this one, like so they weren't like as excited.
Maybe.
I didn't
Man,
get
but-
it.
But we should start off from the beginning. Let's start from the beginning. So it opens up
In the
right where-
beginning,
right where Far From Home ends, right? So it's Mysterio revealing his identity, and then MJ is getting crowded up by all these
I thought
like,
he was
people.
gonna end up being like alive or something. I don't know why.
That would have been a cool like no, if they had done that, I
Nah,
feel
that
like
would have been messed up, bro.
everyone would have rioted.
Yeah.
Everyone would have
Yeah.
rioted.
I would have hated
Yeah.
Sony for that.
Wait, how
Oh,
did he
definitely.
die again?
The drones shot him. Mysterio.
John shot him or Tom
It
killed
was
him?
like a misdirect. Like he was aiming the drone at Peter, but Peter moved
Oh
and
yeah,
it
yeah,
shot
yeah.
him.
It was self-defense. He did
Oh.
not kill him.
God. And then Peter
I
and
feel
MJ.
I feel like
Yeah, you're saying?
if there was a way for them not to show us like Doc Ock and like the
Yeah,
other villains
yeah.
and everything came like in the trailer, I think it would have been way more exciting because
Yeah.
like
Because then we would have been like,
we kind of knew like if all of these villains are coming, obviously you know
Um,
the rest
Yeah.
of
no,
them
but
are
like
coming too,
it was
so-
like they were teasing us because maybe they wouldn't brought them, but maybe they were.
yeah, but I
maybe
mean there
weren't.
was like a higher likelihood
Yeah.
that they were gonna come. So
Yeah,
it was just like more like us waiting for them to come, not like
wondering if they're actually gonna come. It's
yeah,
like we
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
know
yeah.
they're gonna be here. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I get
Mm.
that. Yeah,
It was still kind of fun,
But
nice to
like,
see.
what was the trail supposed to be about if it?
yeah. I mean,
That's what
honestly,
blew us
at this
away,
point though, at this point, I don't even think like Marvel and them they need to do trailers anymore because people are gonna see it regardless. Because like
Yeah, that's true.
the only reason you need
It's like something
trailers,
small,
yeah,
I feel like the
Like
hype's.
the what's it called, the other one, Into the Spider Verse,
oh
like that
yeah,
trailer.
yeah,
That was like good enough. Like
yeah.
like
Because like
you're gonna
you know
watch
it's
it.
gonna be hype, but you don't know what's gonna be in it. It just
Yeah,
gives
yeah,
you
yeah.
like a. Honestly, I think I would have been good if they had like built the movie around it being Spider-Man versus Doctor Strange, and then in the middle of the movie it just throws you off, and then they bring in Doc Ock and Green Goblin.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That would have
That
been
would have been
cool.
nice.
But then I think
Instead
if
of
they
like
had done that,
introducing them
people,
so early.
yeah. But
Oh, can we talk about how Ned is now a wizard?
oh, yo, that was
Oh
epic, yo.
yeah, yo,
Yeah,
that
like
was
just out of
cool.
nowhere. Like
That's
I
so
mean,
funny how you found out too.
yeah,
Yeah, so
He was just
hilarious.
like he just like
yeah.
saw sparks or whatever.
And it was funny. It was a throwaway line in the beginning of the movie too, when him and MJ got to the
Yeah.
sanctum, and he's like, "Yeah, my grandma says I have like
Yeah.
magic," and like no one thought about
I was like,
anything.
it's
And next thing you know,
true.
this dude is freaking doing the sparkling swirly hands, and I was like, "Yo, oh man."
Nah, but I think it was Aunt May. It's her fault she died, bro. Like
No. I
it was
mean,
I
her fault.
mean, but I mean,
I
okay,
mean,
but if I'm gonna be honest though, she, but what she said though wasn't wrong, because that's what makes Spider-Man
Yeah,
Spider-Man. He doesn't
yeah.
just leave people to get killed. He always he saves people. He puts
she shut up,
other people
bro.
before himself.
That's why she
I
died.
I mean,
no,
yeah,
like
it is, but like I I see where she's coming from. Oh yeah, we also should
Yeah.
add Aunt May is dead. Yo, she
yeah.
got she got she got
Spoiler.
blammed.
Yes,
She got blammed by that glider. That was
it was
crazy.
Yeah,
crazy. Like
bro.
That was
she
crazy.
didn't even know she was stabbed.
Oh.
She just like
I
Yeah.
cause she was still hopped up on
adrenaline, whatever.
adrenaline.
No,
I
at first I was like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, she's gonna die, and then they gave us kind of hope. I was like, why
yeah,
would you
cause
do
cause
that?
she popped up. She was like, "Yo, I'm good,"
Yeah.
right? She started walking like
Yeah.
normal.
She
I
No,
was
was
like,
when
like,
she
this
grabbed
lady's dying
when
again.
when she grabbed that bag, I think that's when I realized, or like I was like, "Oh shit, something's up." Like she just grabbed that bag randomly,
Yeah.
and she was kind of like covering it. But I was like, "Damn." But
nah, I
like,
had a it was kind of spoiled for me, so I knew
oh,
she was
is
like
that the
gonna die.
spoiler you? Yeah, I remember
So
the
yeah,
you
I
were looking
saw
up.
I saw
somebody
in
commented, but I didn't believe because the
yeah, I
people
was
were
like someone
trolling.
said rip on
Yeah,
me. I was like, damn, that's it, she's dead.
No, I thought
Like
people were
that scene, I was like,
trolling.
okay, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
it.
thought people were trolling, but like I didn't know.
yeah,
But like the way she died is like she cared so much
yeah.
for what's
For
his
Peter.
face, Osborne,
Oh
and
yeah, yeah.
and he kind of well,
But I
it's
mean,
not him that
it's not
betrayed her,
him. It
but
was
like
Green Goblin that
yeah,
killed her.
yeah.
Oh man. But actually, I was saying
I feel like
I liked.
they didn't have the whole rescue thing under control, but when they
Yeah,
brought them back to the apartment, I don't know.
yeah. Well, I think for me, I enjoyed Norman Osborn, a Green Goblin, in this movie a lot more
Mm,
than in the
yeah.
original Spider-Man. Because I feel like it was more fleshed out that Green Goblin and
Mm,
Norman Osborn were two different people.
yeah.
Because in the original
Yeah,
I like how
Spider-Man, it
they
was
like
like,
separated too. It wasn't
yeah,
like really his fault.
yeah.
Like,
Because like in here, you could have sympathy for Norman,
mm.
and still hate Green Goblin. But in the original Spider-Man, he was
yeah.
complicit because like he knew what was going
But
on.
I
I
still don't
rewatched it. I
know
was like, yeah,
why.
you could see the difference.
Yeah.
I still don't know why Sandman turned bad and
I think
the lizard
I don't
guy.
think he was
What's his name?
bad. Dr. Connors. I forgot like what
Yeah,
his
that's
name.
Connor.
But
Yeah.
I don't think Sandman was bad. I just think he just wanted to go home. It's like
Yeah,
mood. But like, also I think he was in sand form the entire movie because they couldn't get
Yeah.
the actor to physically come to the set for like to
Oh,
film.
really?
So he just did voiceover stuff and they CGI'd him for the character.
okay.
That's why he was sand the whole time.
Oh, that's why he looked like that.
Yeah.
Does he? But he always looked like that when
Well, no, because
like
in Spider-Man 3, he was
He could
mixing
like
with
switch
human.
out.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was switching between human and sand. Mm,
oh damn, I didn't even realize that.
yeah, oh, man.
But
But I
you
didn't.
know,
I
you
thought he
remember?
was gonna be on Peter's side the whole time. Like I don't know why
I mean, he kind of
he like
was, but he was tired of it. He just wanted to go
he,
home.
yeah,
I think was this the Electro kind of like you
yeah
remember he said
convinced
something
him.
and then he
Yeah.
changed his mind.
Oh yeah. Oh, I
No,
don't
but I
care.
don't
I
know
like
why they left Dr. Connors in the van too. That kind
because
of.
he didn't want to get cured. He looked at as being cured as
Oh
being like a
yeah.
step in the wrong
He-
direction. Because he thinks the evolution of man is to become a lizard, which like how do you go from like how does that make sense, bro? Like how is lizard the ultimate? Mm.
I
But
mean, I
you
guess
know
that's what he was
I mean,
studying,
he might
regrowing
have had
your
a
limbs and
if
some.
Aunt May was a lizard, she probably wouldn't have been dead. So maybe he does have maybe he does have a point, yo. I don't
You
True,
know.
got a
true.
point.
But
Oh, but
you
could
know
we say?
when?
Oh, yeah, you gonna say?
No, you go.
Oh no, I was gonna go back, but like you continue. I think you will.
Oh no, so like you know how like all of them kind of like died in the previous movies, right?
Yeah.
Like all the
Yeah,
villains
like
died. But then like when
they go back.
like when they came to Tom Holland's world,
Yeah.
the universe or whatever, it was like right before they died, right? Or
I don't
like
know if it was
kind
right
of
before
before
they
they died,
died, but
It
it's
said
like
that.
it's a
No, because
or
Doc
like
Ock
sometime
said.
before they died, right?
Yeah, Doc Ock said that he was doing something with the power
Oh
of the
yeah, like he
sun.
was taking it down,
Yeah,
and
and then
then
he
oh
just appeared
yeah, but
in this
but
world.
then
at that point in the movie though, he was already a good guy, so that's the thing that doesn't make sense.
Really?
Yeah.
No, no, no. He said that Toby Maguire, is it Toby or Amazing Spider-Man? That was
Toby.
Toby. Yeah, he was like he was about to kill him or something, and then
Oh,
he appeared
I don't
in
know.
this
I mean,
world.
it was a little confusing. Like it.
but
Like
then
yeah, and then at the same time, like what if they go back? Do they go back at the same time? Like they were about
yeah,
to
and then
die?
I think the Spider-Mans like they came after like, they came from after
Yeah,
the
that
villains
whole
died.
yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you remember when at the end he was like, "Oh, you're all
Oh,
grown
you
up now."
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah.
Toby,
So
right?
I think yeah. So the villains got brought in right before they died, and then Toby and Andrew, not Toby. Yeah, Toby and Andrew. They got brought in. I think their timeline
It's
continued
At the
to
all
same
from
populate.
time
different
of
universes, I think. I think they're all from different dimensions or something.
And that could be a possibility. I don't know,
I
but
think probably since like I think it was like from the same time as Tom is,
yeah,
but since they died, you can't have them like at the
yeah,
same time.
yeah,
So he
yeah.
just brought them from that
Uh huh.
or something like
And
that.
Toby and Andrew, they lived out their life up until the point where they got
Yeah,
brought
yeah,
over.
yeah.
Yeah.
That
So
makes
in
sense.
their world, it was
Wait,
2020.
wait. Explain that again.
So like the two of them, Toby and Andrew, they
Uh-huh.
got brought to Tom's is it world or
World.
universe?
Universe. This is universe.
Universe at the same time as like it's the same time as Tom and like all of them at the same time.
Yeah.
But
So
since like the
it's all
villains died,
2023
like
for them. It's all 2023
yeah,
Okay.
for the
so
Spider
since like
Man.
the villain died like way
Yeah.
back, just
Yeah.
brought them from that time to this.
Yeah, but so wouldn't
I
that be a
guess.
different universe too? A
I
different
don't.
time, different universe?
Yeah, it kind of would be. Would be a different timeline.
Timeline. Yeah.
Yeah, different
I don't
Timeline.
know.
timeline. They're all from
It's
different
confusing.
timelines. Yeah.
I don't know, bro. This time travel thing is like confusing.
Yeah, this is why I never
Yeah.
like time
But
travel, but
hey, it
it is
works.
what it
So
is. It makes it more interesting.
yeah.
That's
Oh,
Yeah.
but we can't forget the biggest cameo of the movie. They brought back
Daredevil. Oh
Daredevil.
my god.
I
Oh,
haven't
I'm
seen.
sad they didn't give him like more of an important role.
No, but I honestly I'm happy they didn't because okay, I never watched Daredevil, but like I'm familiar with him. So like
Yeah, I
it
watched a
kind of
couple of
it
episodes.
kind of does like oh like oh who's this guy? Why is everyone like cheering for him?
what's like
So
in
now
store for him in the future though?
yeah.
In Marvel, like
And I
what do they
mean
have for him?
wait, I don't know. I haven't heard any theories about what they have planned for him because no one's everyone's just been speculating. There's never been any confirmed
It has
reports.
there has to be a reason why they brought him in. Like
Yeah.
they wouldn't just
Yeah.
randomly tease us
I
like
mean,
that.
he's just a really good lawyer.
I guess they're just like
Maybe he'll be superhero lawyer now.
Maybe.
The lawyer for
I
superheroes.
think he might be in the She-Hulk show because She-Hulk
Mm.
is a lawyer before she becomes like Hulk. So maybe they'll tie it in and
no, but that scene when The Rock came in, he was like that
yeah,
the same
doof,
at the same time
when Peter, yeah.
Spider Man did
So
it. He was
he's
like, how did
kind
you
of
do that?
more. He has more of a
He
sense
just
of
has a heightened
Spider-Man
sense.
than
Yeah, he
The
just
yeah.
same,
has.
the same thing.
Yeah,
The same height, like sense as
yeah.
Spider-Man, I guess.
I need to watch Daredevil.
That was crazy.
I might do a reaction to that.
Yeah.
Yo,
Oh, I don't feel like watching it though, cause like I
I'm
don't know,
just
it just
watch it
feels
for.
weird.
I'm gonna just watch it for fun.
Why?
Cause like, what?
Isn't
Cause it's just that I don't know,
Kingpin?
man.
Kingpin is it in Daredevil?
Yeah, he's in
Like
Daredevil,
Kingpin from
and
like the
Unless they
comics of
make
Spider-Man?
it seem like,
he's in something else.
Huh?
We're gonna see Daredevil again. I think not Daredevil. We might
Yeah.
see Kingpin again somewhere.
I don't know if
you
Kingpin died
know.
in his show in Daredevil show or not, but he was like,
I don't remember,
eh.
but
I think he was Kingpin, but I'm not
we're
sure.
gonna see Kingpin again.
In
We're gonna see him.
in Strange, right?
Maybe sooner. I don't know. But
Can
Oh
we
yeah.
no,
talk
So
about
yeah,
Venom?
In Hawkeye.
Can we talk
oh
about
come on.
Said Hawkeye.
Venom?
Yeah, he's in
I
Hawkeye.
saw the
Venom.
we
Ah,
not even that reach. We didn't even reach that far yet. Hold up.
But
Oh
we
wait,
got we're all mixed
I
up. We
saw.
we're
went
just
from the
jumping.
middle
But
I
to
let's
saw.
the
okay.
ending
Alright.
to the starting.
No, I saw like a it's like a post on Instagram. It was like can you just make Mysterio forget about me instead
Yeah.
of everyone else? And it was like movie ended. Like
No,
why
but
couldn't just do that?
I think at that point, then I saw another theory. Like if they had done that, like if it just everyone forgets Mysterio or something,
Yeah.
then it's just gonna be like, Peter just killed this random dude, and then it'll be
Oh.
like, oh wait, why he do that though? And then it'll be even probably worse for him. So then there's
But
always
that whole thing was
But
kind of
people
confusing with
really overreacted. Like
yeah.
you really.
yeah.
It's like you knew Spider-Man saved the universe, and you're gonna trust
Yeah.
this random fishbowl
I mean,
dude over him?
What
Like, come on.
what's his name said in
Who?
Spider-Man 1.
Oh, Peter,
Um
Toby,
no, I don't know.
To-
What's his face?
who?
The bugle guy.
Oh, J. Jonah Jameson.
He was like,
Wait, what he
"Oh,
said?
they're gonna hate you, like all the good you done or something, and then just one
Mm.
mistake, they're gonna hate you or something."
Yeah,
Like that.
that's true. Oh, that's like real life, yo.
Same thing. Because
I hate
same thing
that
like
guy, the TV guy.
Bro, J. Jonah, he pissed me off so much
Yeah.
during this movie. Like
Oh, yeah.
I think all
Like
the
he
Spider-Man,
made
bro.
stuff more serious than they actually were.
in the previous movies, like he was like a cool character, but in this
Nah,
movie,
bro, he
he
was
just
so annoying.
He was so
I know, but
In
annoying.
the
Oh
first
my
one, he was
he
annoying
god.
wasn't
too.
as annoying though. In this
It's
movie,
like he
he
Yeah,
was
was
getting
like
maybe
stories
yeah.
for
mad
against
annoying.
Spider-Man.
He was just annoying, OD. Like he was instigating stuff for no
But
reason.
did you guys notice how, since the whole controversy thing, he went from his living room to like a big
Yeah,
studio in
that
the
Oh
just
yeah,
ending?
shows. That just shows, yo.
Yeah.
We gotta start covering drama, yo. If we want to make it, we gotta start covering
Yeah,
drama.
like drama just make you
you gotta
get
just like
money,
make stuff
bro.
up too, like like.
Facts, yo. Facts.
Aaron slapped me because I didn't I didn't want to film today. That's the
Imagine.
drama.
Oh my god. That'd be
Fire!
funny.
You're fired.
Fire!
Never make that. No, but the whole everyone forgetting him is kind of like confusing. It's like
Yeah.
what happened like with everything before that? Then
Okay,
if
so
everyone
so
forgets,
basically,
Yeah.
it's just everyone's gonna know Spider-Man, but no one's gonna know that Spider-Man's Peter Parker.
But like, how
So
does MJ
every
and Ned like not know him? Like that's the
Yeah,
thing
like
I
how
don't know.
how did they know like he is Peter Parker instead of Spider-Man? Because they
well,
were so friends.
they're just gonna know that he's just this random, this what I mean, but like he's not even in their school no more. He dropped out or he got erased from
No,
the school
but like
records.
I'm like, who was their
but
friend the whole
before he was
time? Yeah.
yeah before he was Spider-Man, Ned was his friend. So like, wouldn't Ned still
It just
know
erases everything. No,
I
it just
guess
erases all memories of Peter Parker.
of Peter Parker?
Yeah, of Peter Parker.
Yeah.
So even
I
in
hate how they
e-
ended it. Like
even the
with him not.
Avengers, even the Avengers,
Yeah, even the Avengers not gonna
they
know him.
they're
That's
only
so
gonna know
weird.
Spider-Man. They're not gonna know Peter Parker. So it's just
Crazy.
yeah. So
So sad though.
instead of Tony going to Aunt May's house to get Peter, he just probably randomly just finds Spider-Man in the streets of New York
Probably.
and just takes him. And Happy just knows Spider-Man's in the next room, but he doesn't know Peter Parker's Spider-Man. So it's
So
like
the whole thing with Peter Parker going to the facility and
Yeah, I guess
all
all
of
that is
yeah,
that.
that's all. I mean, it all happens, but like no one knows that he's Spider-Man.
That sucks. And then
It's so weird
the-
how Doctor Strange isn't gonna remember like what spell he did.
Yeah.
Like
Honestly.
you would expect him to like remember because he
Yeah.
did the spell.
But
Like
I
he can
think
just
because the
not.
spell, I mean, he's done the spell before, but because it's such on a grand scale, that's why he's gonna forget.
Yeah.
Cause like
So
he's
is
done.
that the whole thing with the ending, the end credit scene,
Which one?
post credit
Yeah.
scene?
Oh yeah,
That's the trailer for
for Multiverse of Madness. Yeah.
That's why he
yeah.
doesn't like
Oh, I'm
know
so
what
excited
the
for
guy
that.
was talking about.
Yeah, maybe. Yo, Multiverse of Madness
Well,
again. We're gonna
I
actually.
watched
We'll
that.
get to
I
it.
watched What If, and I saw the
You finally
episode with
watched What
Doctor
If,
Strange.
bro? That Doctor Strange episode is
I'm
probably the
not
best
done.
one. That Doctor Strange episode is my
Eh,
favorite.
It was so sad. I was like,
Yeah. God,
damn.
man, if we had reacted to that, you know how like that would have
We
been
went crazy.
yeah. We
We
would have
went
been
school.
we would have been like mad or I don't even know. But yeah, what else is there? Okay, well, come on, we gotta talk about the best parts.
Oh,
Venom.
it was you remember like when he put the little figurine on his thing?
Oh
That
yeah,
was
that
from
was
Ned. That was so sad.
yeah.
Like when like I saw like a
Wait,
post after.
what?
I was like,
Yeah.
damn.
There
Like
was the
he had like a little Lego thing, right? Like
that
a
he
little character from
Uh-huh.
something I get
Oh yeah.
Star Wars, and he
yeah,
just placed it.
Palpatine.
That was from Ned's.
That was
But I
from
don't
when
get. That still pissed me off.
but actually I
That
kinda
they all
like
had
it.
the
I
same.
like it
Like
more.
no, but like in the end, like how, like why would Ned and MJ end up on Liberty Island? Like, what was the
Yeah, like
reason?
like yeah.
Yeah, like if they all forgot him, like how did like
Well, it's probably just like oh they got mixed in with the Spider-Man conflict.
mm,
Oh no, it was that part is kind of confusing to like explain. I guess.
yeah.
But I actually
Understand, like, I
I
don't know.
kind of like that everyone kind of forgot him because now he doesn't go to because like if he had went to MIT, that would have taken away from him being the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, right? Because like you can't be Spider-Man without New York. Like Spider-Man and New York is synonymous.
But it's so
If
sad
he
he ended up
if he leaves New York,
in like a
then he's
little
gone.
apartment alone.
I mean, yeah, but
Like
like
in a dusty
I
apartment
posted a
alone.
TikTok, right? I posted a TikTok. I was like, yo, now that this dude can't go to MIT, he needs to go to CUNY. And he needs to stay in Queens. Bro, better go to QCC, QC, or York.
Imagine.
That would be funny. But nah, they're probably just gonna send him to like one of those Manhattan community colleges because he lives in.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. I don't know how this dude lost everything and now could afford an apartment in Rockefeller Center. Like, what? Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
Maybe it wasn't really Rockefeller Center. There's a couple ways that they cut
I
off.
mean, hopefully.
Like,
But like, how does dude go from Queens to Manhattan now? How you tell me it's cheaper in
you
Manhattan?
know. It's not, but you see how dusty that apartment was?
Oh, bro, that was a rundown
It
apartment.
was
yeah,
so.
all
It
of them,
was
it was
so
like that though.
Yeah.
It's
sad.
kind of like
Oh, and he made his
like,
own
no,
suit.
like
Fine,
this.
he made his own suit,
Oh yeah,
bro. Because like I saw
Yeah.
someone said
that's
that
sad though.
because of the spell that not even the suits recognize him. I was like, damn.
No, I don't think that's why. Cause you remember when even before it wasn't really working. It was like the whoever like agency that was, they like took everything from Stark.
No, but he had his suits though. He had his suits.
Yeah, but then he couldn't
Yeah, but,
fix
like,
them
the-
or
the-
anything because.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
the
'cause-
technology or like the
Yeah. He doesn't
yeah,
have
it wasn't
access to the
working.
tech
It
no
would've
more,
been-
so you have to make his own.
Yeah.
And I like that he kind of incorporated kind of a little bit of Toby's and a little bit of Andrew's into his
Yeah.
design. If you look at it, and I think that's
Nah,
at the
but
end.
that scene, the three of them swinging, yo, that was so crazy.
Bro,
Oh my God, I
okay,
have
that's the
to-
one I
He-
wanted to
he,
cry.
like, held it.
They
held both
swang
of them
on
and
each
just,
other's
like,
swings, yo.
that was
Like,
so crazy. Bro.
I didn't notice that. Like they were using.
Yeah, I
each
noticed
other's
after.
weapons.
After
Yeah.
I was like, oh shoot.
I think I pointed it out to you when we were in the theater because I was like, yo, look. I was like, oh man, it's just,
that was so crazy, bro.
oh bro. And
But,
when
like,
they
they
came
were
And they
in,
did the
confused
scene as
at
like
fir-
the.
Oh, they
pointy
did the
No,
scene.
but like,
point?
at first
They
they
did
were
the point?
confused.
he's like, this
Oh
one,
yeah,
this
they
one,
did
dude.
that.
I'm Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Oh, but yo, Andrew did such a good job in this movie,
I
man.
know.
Like
Andrew's amazing.
he
did
stole
amazing.
the movie. Like he had yeah.
He's
and-
always so like goofy, like you
Yeah.
know, like
I
you
know,
like
he's so
he
funny.
still has the same
Oh,
goofiness.
Peter 3.
Like,
No,
when
but I
he,
like
like,
how,
just randomly turns around
when
and,
they
like,
were
like when he does his stuff.
Yeah.
When he does stuff.
I like when they were fighting, but like they were confused at first because they're always so used to working
To fighting alone.
alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like,
But
I don't want to
hey.
brag, but I was in the Avengers. I was
You're
like,
like,
what
what?
is that a band?
Like it's so weird to think like the Avengers doesn't exist in their world.
Yeah. So like that means in their universe, they're the only superheroes there. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's
Oh.
why we never saw like Avengers existing
Yeah.
in other movies
Yeah.
or anything. We were
Oh, but
always wondering like, where's Iron Man? Like, where?
facts. I mean, especially during Andrew's run because his was taking
Yeah.
place right in the middle of like the
Yeah.
beginning of the
Mhm.
first saga of the first phase of phase one. So it's like, damn, I felt bad for him because like everyone wanted him to be the MCU Spider-Man, and then I mean,
Mhm.
Tom Holland is great, but like kind
Yeah.
of felt sad for Andrew because like he loved Spider-Man so much. He used to when they were filming in New York, he used to just walk around in his suit and just like chill with everyone. Oh man. Oh, but I also like when they were talking on the Statue of Liberty, when they were telling Andrew, yo, you're amazing. I was like, oh,
Oh
amazing
yeah.
Oh my
Spider-Man.
God, love.
Oh, I was like, that felt like the writers talking to the crowd, like, yo,
Yeah.
back off of Andrew. He's a good Spider-Man.
No, but like when he said, "I love you," and then they're all
Oh
Oh
like,
yeah.
yeah,
That
it's
was
like,
so. That
yeah,
was so.
thank you.
Nice.
There's a part of me wish that they had said it back.
Yeah. But I guess he has more like emotional trauma.
Yeah,
So like,
yeah.
actually, yeah, they
It's
kind
actually
of
kind of
all
crazy
do.
that
but like
if
I didn't know they were putting the shield on Statue of Liberty.
oh
I was
yeah,
like, what?
and then it fell off, man. They should put it back on. It looks better than
I know.
the fire
I
stick,
kind of looked weird.
the torch.
Don't they do it in back on in Hawkeye?
I don't know. I'm on in episode one.
Wait, so Hawkeye's
Yeah, we
after
still have to do that.
is Hawkeye's after Spider-Man?
I think so.
Yeah, yeah. Because this Spider-Man ends like in the summer to like fall time, or
And then Hawkeye happens.
Hawkeye's in Christmas.
So
Yeah,
why did they
winter
release
time.
it before?
The timeline, the new Marvel timeline doesn't make sense. It's really confusing. Like after Endgame, nothing makes sense anymore.
No,
It's like
I saw a post was saying, oh, Spider-Man just chilling
in his
in his
apartment,
apartment while everything going on with
bro.
Hawkeye. I was like, dang.
I mean, it's not
uh,
that much of a big deal. I mean,
I mean, we don't know yet. Maybe it is.
yeah.
Imagine.
And he's
Oh,
also just
that's what they
chilling.
were saying.
But it's not
He's
like aliens invading and stuff. Like,
hey, the mafia is just as bad as aliens.
Mafia walks around the street like nothing.
That's why
Please.
Jimmy Kimmel was asking one of the actors
Yeah.
why is Spider-Man gonna be in it?
Oh man, bro, you saw the interview he did where it was all of them on set. It was like not Peter, Tom, Zendaya, and
Oh yeah, he was trying to like
Benedict, and he was like,
get them.
so have you seen them? Yeah, I've seen them around on set. It's like, no, at a party, the rap party,
So, bro.
bro. Jimmy Kimmel,
Like
funny.
everybody
but
just tries to get information out of Tom now because he's
Facts,
always known for
bro.
like.
But he,
Nah, but
He's-
Andrew, yo, he lied. His
yo, this
I
Andrew
know,
gaslit
he
the
was
hell
so
out of
serious
us,
about
yo.
that.
This dude gaslit us for months,
Oh
bro.
my god.
He's like, I'm not in the movie, y'all.
We lost.
You want to believe it? I
After
was like,
that
yo,
interview, we lost all hope. Like,
Bro, like after
Facts.
one of them, I was like, dang, he's
yeah.
probably not
It was
gonna
like
be in
it was like one. He was like he felt like he was getting mad, and I was like, oh damn, all right. He's probably not in the movie.
Yeah,
yeah, like it's like one thing to like say no, and then
Yeah.
it's like another thing for like an intro to be like, no, I don't know.
No, but I saw like a video of him you probably saw it like when he like it was like some event or something, and then someone
Uh-huh.
asked him, "Are you in Spider-Man?" He looked at him. He's like, I was like, "You didn't see it?"
Nah. Wait, what
He
did he say?
just
What
looked.
did
He looked at a person. He was like,
he say?
I was like, "Yo, this
Oh,
guy."
man. And then it's
But
just
I like how
Toby.
they all came for him, but not Toby.
Bro, Toby
I
hasn't
know,
even done.
like, why
Toby
didn't
hasn't done any interviews, bro. Because Toby just told this random dude in Central Park that he's in the movie.
really?
Yeah, it was like last year, earlier this year. He was just walking in Central Park, and he was like, "Yo, Toby, you're gonna be in the new Spider-Man?" I was like, "Yeah, bro." And like when he's probably like when every time I see that video, I think about you guys remember in Brooklyn Nine-Nine where Captain Holt he like admitted something to Peralta, but then he was like, "No one's ever gonna believe you." That's what I think when
I think it's a tattoo, right?
yeah something like that or the hula hoop. I was like, yo, that was like how I was like thinking about it. That was funny, man. Oh man, but that was so good when they came in. I wish they had brought them in like a little cooler way. Like I didn't wish it was
Yeah.
just like. I mean, I liked how they brought in Andrew, but like I didn't want them to bring in Toby the same exact way. But
They
but it makes sense. It makes sense why they did. Why they
shouldn't
did it
have
like that.
delayed us seeing him, his
Yeah.
face, you know.
Mm.
Oh
He should
yeah,
have
yeah.
been like him, his face, and it's like
Actually,
and
no.
then
I think the way they did it was cool. I wish they had delayed it a little bit more. I don't like how they kind of showed him so fast. And also
I mean
it does make
like his
sense.
face or like
I'm happy that they showed him after Andrew, because I feel like not a lot of people. If people had seen Toby before Andrew, no one would have cared. Like no one would have cheered as loud. Because Toby would have gotten the cheer no matter what, but Andrew was like we don't know if he's gonna get cheered or not. So I was like, I'm happy they did that. And oh, the Aunt May with the great power comes great responsibility line, that hit hard,
Oh
yo.
yeah, like
That hit
bro.
the
hard.
the OG
'Cause it's crazy how
OG line.
when they after Uncle Ben said that line, they died,
Yeah. And then
and then
Aunt
she
May
said it
literally
again.
said it. She said it literally right before she died.
Because
Like
she was both like Uncle Bent and
Yeah.
Aunt May.
She was the closest. I think
Wait,
out
she
of
wasn't never married, right? Like to
well, she
Uncle
was
Ben
married
or
to Uncle
anything.
Ben, but like we never
She
met Uncle
was
Ben.
like,
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's, all
or
spiders
was she
have.
like just single Aunt May?
No, no. She had a Ben. I think we're gonna learn about that in the because they're making the cartoon Spider-Man origin movie in the MCU, like when he gets his
is it
powers.
gonna be like what else was in store for like now after this movie, like for Spider-Man, like
I think
continuing this?
he's gonna go to college. He's probably gonna meet his Harry and his Gwen,
Oh, but
and
like, are we gonna see anything else
No,
from them,
like
or is that it?
well, I mean, he has three more movies, three more solo movies, and I think one crossover. So we don't know. That might be Secret Wars or another Avengers movie.
so like you guys think he's gonna like tell MJ about?
Not anytime soon.
Mm.
Not anytime soon. I think
I
he's
Wait,
don't
gonna.
want him
so
to like meet Gwen and like
Yeah,
them being a thing.
I think so.
I
I
don't
think in
want
the
like
next
it to
trilogy,
be.
I want Peter and MJ to be like the end game. Like I want them to
Yeah.
get together. So, but I think he needs to have his Gwen. He needs to have a Gwen. He
But
needs
like
Gwen.
who's Gwen and who's MJ? Like in like the whole
I mean, they're just
Spider-Man
his girlfriends.
thing. Both of them?
wait,
Like
Yeah,
so there's gonna be more movies with Tom?
yeah. There's another thrill. There's gonna be
Okay,
another trilogy.
yeah, he signed
I
another
thought that was
contract, right? Yeah, he was saying how he wanted to stop making
Yeah.
movies,
Oh no, but
but like I think
I think
he's
that was just that was just him just trying to get a better contract, honestly. Because like
yeah
I think he signed a new contract now for like
yeah
a couple
3 more
like
movies or
10
something.
million dollars or more,
Hmm.
20 million. I think he's gonna be like Robert Downey Jr. level of like, cause like
Yo, imagine how much money they're making from this one, like this movie though.
facts, yo. My
That's
God,
crazy.
yo. If they had like, if, I don't know how contracts work, but if they have like box office shares like among them, like in there, bro, they're making bread.
I think that's how it works, right?
I don't know, cause I think just like the first two
Crazy.
weeks, the companies make all the money, and well, I hope that crew is paid, like the cameraman and like the editors and the writers. The writers specifically, I hope they get paid like OD, man. They deserve to get paid a lot for this movie. And like the thing is though, they didn't have to make a movie like this for Spider-Man. They didn't need to do the multiverse stuff. They could have just done a Spider-Man on trial kind of thing. But for them to go out of the way to do a
But
multiverse
isn't that in the
Spider-Man,
comics though? Like with them coming together or not?
well, yeah, they have a lot of multiverse comics crossovers, but like in the
Oh,
MCU, they've never. This was never even a
yeah,
thought before. So, if honestly, if you guys think if this movie did so good, just imagine how crazy multiverse of madness is gonna be, and imagine the
yeah.
crossovers that come with that.
Actually, I don't know, cause with this one, the reason why it was so like exciting, cause we got to see like the previous Spider-Man.
Mm. But in the
It's like
multiverse of
it was
madness,
like from
we might see like
2002.
the X-Men and the Fantastic Four from like the previous.
Yeah, true.
So if they do that, bro, I'll like yo. Marvel is gonna run me dry. I'm not gonna have any money left, bro, with the way that they're doing.
I
Man.
hope I hope they don't do some like crazy stuff and mess up the MCU though. It's like
Yeah,
Sony Marvel thing.
that's true. Yeah.
Or is it
Oh, and
Fox?
also we
Who
did
owns X-Men?
Hugh Jackman, Storm, X-Men,
Oh, who owns
Wolverine.
it?
Well, Fox did, but now Marvel bought over Fox, or Disney bought
Oh,
Fox, so now they have control over all the characters.
oh, okay, so I
They
guess
do?
it's not gonna be messed up.
Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be so good.
But like I thought Sony and the whole Spider-Man thing was like a whole confusion,
It
whatever.
was, but they got their stuff settled now. So we have to thank Tom
So
Holland for
like
getting drunk
the
one
next
night and
Spider-Man's
calling
movies.
The Disney. That's how um the Marvel Sony relationship was saved, right? Tom
Mhm.
Holland got drunk and he
How?
called the Disney president. He was like, "Yo, can you save Spider Man, man?" He was like crying. He was like drunk. I was like,
I
"Damn,
didn't
yo."
know that.
Yeah, I think Bob Iger. I think he tweeted about the other day. He was like, "Hey, Tom Holland, thank you for calling me that one night. We wouldn't have had this movie." I was like, "Yo,
Damn.
They would have regretted that, bro.
facts, man."
No,
Uh,
but like, so the future movies of Spider-Man is gonna be Marvel's, the MCU, or like
well,
like
Spider Man. I think actually, I
Disney
think he's
MCU,
gonna be in some Sonyverse movies now, but I don't
like
know.
Tom Holland Spider-Man.
Yeah, but they also want to bring back Toby and Andrew, and I
Mm.
think Jamie Foxx has a contract, has a clause in his contract that if it makes over like a certain amount of like money, he gets his own spin-off movie. So I don't know if that's gonna be MCU or Sony, and
Probably Sony, cause like that doesn't really have
yeah,
anything to do with
Yeah.
like MCU, you know.
yeah.
No, I think they should
I hope they bring back Andrew.
like
Andrew deserves.
not
Oh,
make a
they
new like Toby movie, but like
yeah.
like a new Andrew movie.
Andrew deserves his third Spider-Man movie. Oh, isn't it
Yeah.
also funny? They called him Peter 3 even though he that was like a slight like joke because he doesn't have a third movie. So he's Peter
Mm.
3, the
But
only
he's
Peter
supposed to
without a
be
third
Peter
movie.
too.
And they also hinted at Miles, cause
Oh
you
yeah.
remember
Yeah.
Like a fourth
I
Spider-Man.
just
Jamie
wish I
Foxx
Miles,
wish
was
like,
you were
like,
black, man. I was
what
like,
if he shows
yeah.
up?
He was like,
uh,
there's probably a black one out there
yeah.
somewhere.
I mean,
Yeah.
they hinted at him in Homecoming. You
Really?
remember Donald Glover? When when Peter caught that dude in like that garage.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah.
that guy who he caught, his name is Aaron Davis, and if you guys remember Into the Spider Verse, what's the name of Miles' uncle? Aaron Davis. So, so
I guess. I don't know.
we got a hint. There's a possibility that Miles Morales is already in the MCU, even if it's a slight nod. And I think he also
He wouldn't
said,
be in the
I think he
MCU
also,
though.
I mean, I wouldn't put
Maybe
it
in a
past
different
Marvel.
universe, you know?
I want them, I want them to bring over Miles during Tom's last movie. That would be like the perfect transition.
Yeah, it's like how in Miles' world Spider-Man died and then he
Yeah.
became,
Okay. All right. I don't want them to
Spider-Man.
kill off Tom Holland, but like maybe just retire him
Yeah.
for a little bit,
But
have him
they
start a
would have to do
family.
like a live action though, right?
Yeah. But
Miles.
I think they're already starting to cast. They're looking into casting Miles, like a live action Miles. So that's gonna be amazing.
Oh, well, like would the other movie, the next movie with Spider-Man be like Venom related?
It might be
Hopefully
because
it's
like the
related.
symbiote did stay. A part of the symbiote stayed
Yeah.
in his
So
universe.
I don't know how that works. It's like just a part of him? Like would it still be Venom? Or would it be
Yeah.
another?
No, it'd be well.
How does
All
it
the
like
all the
the two
venoms
di
are all the venoms all come from one thing, but it's all just splintered off pieces of that one big
do
symbiote.
they are they like all
So they mix with their host body, and that's how they get their personality.
okay, okay.
Oh,
They're
but
not all
isn't
same person. Like the all
no,
same being.
not really. A bit,
Okay.
kinda, but I saw
Like
someone said
I mean like
how
mind-wise.
yeah. there was like a theory. There was like people like, how did Venom come over to this universe if he didn't know who Spider Man was before, right? Because like all the evil guys that got brought over, they were brought over because they knew
Yeah.
who Spider Man was before they died. But so there was
Yeah.
another theory that said that the symbiote that is in the Sony the Sonyverse Venom is connected to the same symbiote that was in Tobey Maguire's Spider Man movie. That's why he got brought
But
over too.
how would he know about Avengers though? Because Toby Spider-Man is in a different universe also.
Well, no, that's why they're saying because like the symbiotes are like they're just saying like
Like the split
the
apart, yeah.
multiverse is that crazy, then that all the symbiotes are like all connected, so it all that's why.
Mm.
I mean, that would be cool, but like when when if they do the symbiote thing in the MCU, I wonder if they're gonna give it to Tom's Peter, Or do you guys remember that guy from Far From Home who was trying to get with MJ, who kept trying to sabotage Peter? Like the
Oh, the Asian guy.
yeah, people were saying he might be it because he's like that guy is actually like a famous actor, so it would make sense for
Yeah.
them to do more stuff with him. And I was like, oh, yo, it actually is not a bad idea, but like, it wouldn't make sense now because everyone forgot Peter.
Imagine they give it to Ned.
Oh, bro.
Nah,
Oh,
I don't think it
I like how they low key hinted at Ted being evil, not Ted, Ned being evil when he was like,
Yeah.
I'm never gonna be evil and turn on you. Okay,
Actually, I don't-
Hobgoblin.
But like he was being awkward because after Toby
Yeah.
killed him, his best friend killed
Oh,
him or whatever.
that was sad.
Or not killed him, but like
Yeah.
attacked him.
Oh, we also didn't talk about the Doctor Strange fight with Peter. How he, how did Doctor Strange get
Oh
folded?
yeah,
How did this magical sorcerer
'Cause-
at one point
yeah, like
who was gonna be the sorcerer supreme? You got folded by math, bro.
it's
You
the
got folded by
Spidey
math
sense.
in your own dimension, bro. Oh, also
bro, he
Wong.
knows geometry for that.
I
Oh
know.
yeah, like how you remember that thing when he decided to control Spider-Man?
Oh yeah, it was his Spidey
And then
sense.
Spider-Man took control. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
his Spidey sense,
Yeah,
right?
it's subconscious. So yeah. Also, we should say
The
um
Peter Tingle.
Wong is the sorcerer supreme, not
Oh
Steven.
yeah, that was so weird.
But it makes sense because Steven didn't exist for 5 years, so they needed the sorcerer supreme, and Wong
Yeah.
was alive. So that's cool. So now,
I mean, he kind of deserved it too. He's been working there for
bro,
a
he's been there longer than Steven. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe some random white dude come take over everything
I think
they
I don't know.
work
Oh,
hard toward.
but did you guys see? Remember? And I don't think we're gonna do a Multiverse of Madness trailer reaction or talk, but unless I don't
Maybe
think so,
like
right?
the full trailer, like the final
Maybe.
trailer.
Yeah.
But or actually, I'll save it for There was one point.
No, let's talk about it. It's
There was
part of
one
the-
point where you guys remember
not right
seeing
now.
when Wong was being like held back. Someone pointed out, if you looked at his hands, there was like red around his hands, so it looks like Wanda was like holding him down. So people are theorizing if maybe she kills him there or is like torturing him. I was like, oh, yo. I mean, I don't want Wong to
Because
die.
I wanted her to be a good person this time.
Man, I still think in Multiverse of
I
Madness,
wanted
it's
her
gonna
to
be.
avenge herself.
I think it's gonna be Supreme Strange and Scarlet Witch versus Doctor Strange and Wanda. I think because
So
like
from What If and
Mhm.
this guy that we saw in the trailer, is it the same like crazy?
I mean, I think that's what they're
Doctor
hinting
Strange
at.
guy?
It's not fully like let out, but I'm pretty sure that's what they're hinting at.
They look similar.
But if Supreme Strange is in this universe, does that mean he brought Ultravision with him? That would be
Oh, I don't know who
that
that
would be
is.
crazy. If they have to do that, that's an
Wait, who's
Avengers.
Ultravision?
Is the mix of Ultron and Vision from What If? Because if
Oh,
that's an
I didn't see that one yet.
that's an oh, he hasn't
Oh,
finished
you
it.
messed out. No. I
No,
didn't
No, they
finish
showed him at the
it.
end
Like
of
2 more to go.
at the end of episode 8 with the Thor episode.
Yeah, but it didn't like say like you
Oh.
know who he was.
Damn, my bad.
That's
What
what.
Thor? I didn't watch that one yet. I didn't.
Oh, damn. I'm just spoiling everything. Oh, my bad. I'm Tom Holland now. But, okay, what else we have to talk? What else is there? I think, did we talk about everything? This was like a
Yeah,
3 hour,
we-
this is like a 3 hour long movie. There's no way we covered all of it. Hold on.
We covered the important parts. I
Yeah,
guess.
that's true. Oh, bro, when, when they crossed over and he was like, yo, can you clean that cobweb for me?
Oh yeah, I was
Yeah,
just gonna bring that
that's
up.
funny.
That was funny,
Funny.
yeah.
That was Ned's mom or grandma?
It's grandma.
Grandma.
Okay.
It's Lola. That was so cool how they had like some Filipino people in there because like that's actually pretty cool.
Mm.
What else is there? So, I think yeah, we covered everything.
Wait, for a second, I thought MJ's dad was gonna be the reporter. I don't know why.
Oh, J. Jonah James.
yeah.
Maybe. Actually, wait, no,
Maybe.
But
maybe.
I don't think it is.
But, like,
no.
yeah. Oh yeah, it's not. But but now that no one knows who Spider-Man is or Peter Parker is, he could go work for the Daily Bugle now, and take pictures as Spider-Man. So he could get a job now and pay rent. Oh
Yeah, that's
man,
what he did in the first movie, right?
yeah. I can't wait for the
think
next
that's
Spider-Man
it.
movie, man. I need another Spider-Man. Like now that Spider-Man No Way Home is out, like what else is there? Now we just gotta theorize for what if now, what if for Multiverse of Madness now.
Yeah.
Oh man, but I can't believe after Endgame they managed to get people hyped up again to like the Endgame level. Like that was
Mhm.
like a once in a lifetime moment, and even to do it again like 2 years later, that is like yo, that is epic. But yeah,
When is like the new Spider-Man gonna come?
probably another 2 years, 3 years, 2 or 3 years. Because I think they said he's
Okay.
gonna. I think Tom Holland said he wants to take a break from
Mhm.
making movies or take a break from being Spider-Man
Yeah.
for a while. So that'd probably be another 2 or 3 years he might take off.
It was so weird seeing him in the trailer for that new movie.
Uncharted,
Like,
yeah, that was like yeah.
mm,
He's like yo,
Oh
what you
yeah.
doing? What you doing, bro? Go back and swing.
I was like, you're Spider-Man. You're not supposed to be acting or
Yeah,
anything else.
you're not an action hero. I feel like okay. Did we talk about everything? I feel like we missed something.
mm.
We talked about. Did we talk about? Oh, we don't have to talk about like how
Oh,
when they
when
walked
the
on him and
sky was
MJ.
cracking
Oh
and
yeah,
Oh
all
yeah.
those
yeah. You got to see all
evil
like
people.
all of the villains.
But like, I didn't know some of them.
You saw
Like,
Rhino. I think there was like
yeah,
Craven
yeah,
the
yeah.
Hunter, and
I
those
don't know
like
who that
I
those.
don't know
is.
what those are.
Well, he was like in the comics. He's like he's a hunter. He hunts like superheroes and Spider Man specifically and stuff.
So
He's like
whose universe would he be in?
well he hasn't been in any of the movies yet. He's he's just a thing. Oh, but
Oh,
actually
maybe.
Sony is making a movie with him in the future, so maybe. But I
Mm.
mean, we don't have to worry about that now because like the multiverse is fixed. Well, but oops,
Mm.
Sylvie broke it, so it's not, it's
Fair.
they did all that just for Sylvie to go and mess it up.
Wait, so would that be after Spider-Man?
We don't know because it takes place outside of time, so we don't know when it happens.
Mm.
Because
It has to, cause different timelines.
Maybe when no, I was gonna say when it broke that one time with Spider-Man's thing, but I don't know.
maybe I don't know.
It was no.
I'm excited to see how they tie that
Oh,
in. I
it has
wonder.
to happen. It has to happen before Spider-Man, cause remember, they were protecting that one timeline. So when it broke, like the other timeline had to like form, you know.
Oh yeah,
Mm,
so it's gonna be different timelines. Yeah, it has to be
yeah,
before.
but we're gonna figure out because Kang the Conqueror he's gonna be in the next Ant-Man movie, and I don't know if that's gonna come out next year or the year after. And there's also gonna be a Loki season 2, so we'll figure that out then there as well. So that's gonna be cool.
Yeah,
I
that's a lot to record.
I hope that has. Wait, what is it?
So that's a lot to record.
Yeah, I mean we're not doing like movie reactions, so it's only the
Oh,
shows.
oh, it's gonna be a movie.
We're gonna be
Yeah,
famous by them, guys. We got like 400 views on
Facts,
our last
facts.
one.
Inshallah,
Millions.
yo, we're making it through. We're making it through. We gained about 30 subscribers this past year, so that's
Oh
actually
really?
really,
Oh,
yeah, that's really good.
I thought you were about to say like this past week.
No, bro, what? I'm still trying to figure it out. I don't know how to get views on this channel, man. I try making TikToks, but I always TikTok get like two
Clickbait.
views. Bro, yo, when Miss Marvel comes
Oh,
out,
it's
I'm
all about the
clickbaiting.
title.
Huh?
It's all about the title, bro. You gotta
Yeah.
like say some random, like some outrageous stuff.
Yo, when Miss Marvel comes out, I'm clickbaiting, bro. I'll be like, actually, I'm not gonna spoil it, but like I told y'all the joke already, but I'm not gonna spoil it on YouTube. But like, I can't wait for Miss Marvel to come out. I just hope they don't drop it during Ramadan. That's all I'm hoping for. Just don't drop it during Ramadan. Drop it before or
That's gonna be
after.
a good title. Like, why did they drop it through Ramadan? No one
Disney's
gets it.
Islamophobic, cancelled.
Shit. Nah,
No.
they're just trying to like appropriate us, you know. They do Ramadan, they drop it at the
Oh
same
my
time.
god! Imagine it backfires on them. No one watches it because everyone's fasting and praying. Man, but yeah, I think we covered everything. I mean,
Yeah.
I could go on for hours talking about this movie, but I think we covered
I don't think
everything.
there's much more. I think yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the last
I'm getting
fights.
tired.
I mean, I mean, I like their interactions when they're on the bridge talking about
Mhm.
their spider webs. How so does it come out anywhere
And
else?
they
No,
they
just the
always they were
wrist.
like so disgusted by
Yeah,
Toby's thing.
Right.
They were like,
as anyone should be. That's mad weird. Like thinking
So
about
weird.
it. Yeah.
But like when they hug though at the end, I
Oh,
was
that was
thinking,
so.
was so nice.
Oh, that was
Like
amazing
for the characters and for like
for
the
us.
actual like
Yeah,
actors, you know?
and for the
Because like
fans too. This is like
yeah,
the biggest like oh man, there was like this once like when them I can't stop talking about them swinging off of each other and like swinging like
bro, that was so
that
crazy.
was. I want to watch this movie again. It's not gonna be on. It's not gonna be on a streaming platform for like months, like longer than like Shang Chi and the Eternals. I'm like, I'm buying the DVD. Like no, I have my I have
Legal
I have
version. I'm
I have
buying the
my DVD collection here, so I'm buying the DVD no matter what. But it was so good. I want to watch it again.
What
If it wasn't,
platform would it come out on?
huh?
Like would it come out on
Um,
any streaming?
I think it's gonna be on Stars. That's like I don't even know. I don't know if
Or
that's
it's
like
just put on Disney
It's not gonna
Plus,
be on
man.
Disney Plus.
no because
It
it's Sony.
Why
should.
not?
Because it's Sony.
Yeah. You should do like some type of
But
contract, you know, like
I
have them
think there's a
cover whatever.
contract, but that's not. I don't think it takes place for another couple years for the Spider-Man movies to come over. I think they're
Dang.
gonna be
So
eventually,
none of
but
the Spider-Man movies, like Tom's movies, are on.
No, 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 no.
no. I
Only
know
only like some random comics and
they
stuff.
were on Netflix for like a little bit, but yeah,
Wait, so like now in the future, the next movies are they gonna be Disney? Like, are
it's
they
same
still
thing,
gonna be Sony?
same Sony, yeah.
Oh, that was what I was asking earlier. Like
Yeah,
the
no, it's
whole
gonna be Sony,
confusion with.
So
but
wait, it's not gonna be like part Marvel?
no, no, yeah, it's gonna be Marvel and Sony,
Oh, okay.
yeah, like it's gonna be the exact same way how it is now, but I think they're gonna have, I think Sony's gonna have a little more control over Spider-Man, so he might show up in their movies. Okay, honestly, I want the Sony Spider-Man. I want it to be Andrew. He deserves to be Spider-Man in the universe, man. Especially in the Venom verse, it should be him as Spider-Man. Andrew should be the Venom Spider-Man. 'Cause, like it makes more sense to connect that. But yeah, I think we talked about everything, right?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let's get this view to 400 views as well. Come on, yo, let's share it around.
Thanks,
Come on, let's
bro.
go, let's go.
Bro, put the same title, put the same tags.
The same exact thumbnail.
Imagine.
No, bro. But yo, thank you guys so much for watching. I don't know what to do with my life anymore now that Spider-Man is out.
Thanks, bro.
I don't got nothing to
We have
live
to
for
wait
no
like
more.
another few years for some new Spider-Man.
Facts, yo. For another like movie this hyped. Actually, no, Multiverse Man is gonna be crazy. So we're gonna be hyped again in another couple months. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, I've been Moss. As always, thank you to Faz and Nus. And yeah, we'll see y'all later. Peace. Hey guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you want to see our previous video, please click the video on the right. And if you want to see videos similar to this, please click the playlist on the left. And if you are interested in checking out the channel in general, please click icon in the middle. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share it on your social medias, share it to your families and friends, follow us on our social medias. And we'll see y'all next time. Peace.